Dear Earth Brothers, I am Ashta Sharon. Once again it is a great gratitude to be here, leaving a message for you. I always wanted to be a message of hope, of love, of conscience, so that I can help you on this journey towards the fifth dimension. We have said that everything is happening, regardless of what it may seem, regardless of what is disclosed by your media. Nothing is interrupted, and nothing is unsolved. We know exactly what to do and how to do it. There is a concern, which is contained in the consciences of all those who are participating in this process, the mental well-being of all of you. I am not talking about possible manipulation here, that is not it. It is mental well-being, about the truths to come. Our goal at this point is to practically work. Each one of you. We have said and we have repeated this over time, that there is a galactic brother for every inhabitant of this planet. Just to be able to donate your energy right now, to be able to give unconditional love to each of you. So the time came. The time has come for these beings who are here, with their hearts always vibrating, with their hearts emanating only a lot of love for each one of you, to help you effectively at this time. Even you light workers, awake, who already know a good part of the truths. Even for you it will not be easy. So, you need an extra dose of balance, an extra dose of pure love in your hearts, but mostly in your minds. The vast majority do not think with the heart. The vast majority still think with the mind. And right now we need these thoughts and ideas to go down to the heart. Thinking with the mind brings judgment, brings anger, brings hatred, and often even revenge. Thinking with the heart brings forgiveness, acceptance, understanding. You will often feel an interesting, sweet, peaceful feeling, which even in those moments, when you are most agitated, nervous, it seems as if you were transported to an environment of extreme beauty and calm. Be absolutely sure that at this moment, you are being flooded with unconditional love. It is as if they were small doses of a very good medicine, of a medicine that will bring balance and peace to each one of you. It will be more or less. You hear very bad news, and find yourself feeling nothing about it, just understanding that those are the paths chosen by God the Father Mother Greater. So whenever you realize that you are feeling this, rest assured, you will be bathed, filled with very unconditional love. It doesn't matter which galactic brother is passing this on to you. Why doesn't it matter? Because he may even be one of those who you today label as the non-light, whose heart has risen. So would you accept him with an open heart, or would you judge him? It may be that some of you even feel where the energy comes from, because the brother's connection to you will be intense. For some, they may even be seen, because a connection will be created No, they will not materialize here. It is just emanation of energy. But the moment the energy is emanated, a connection is created with you. So just accept with an open heart, no matter who the being of light is. On the other side, as I just said, it will be a being of light. And this is the beginning of the preparation of each inhabitant of this planet, so that the effects of truths are as mild as possible. Those who already know a lot know that the truths are terrible. But they have been preparing. They have been listening, they have been learning to understand and live with them. Now imagine the great mass of the planet, which lives according to its religions, and those who represent them, to discover that everything was a farce, a great deception, an extremely dirty and barbaric path. How will these people receive this news? So we can hope that many already feel deep in their hearts that something does not fit, and they will have the real dimension of the confirmation of their doubts, but they will not accept it easily. There will be revolt, there will be anger, there will even be hate. But all this passes, and they will begin to seek the truth. They will begin to seek the path to the light. And that is where many awake people will come. Right now your planet will be flooded with people who will seek the truth, and will be ready to listen to those who already know them. At this moment, the work of all of you will enter, who are transforming more and more into pillars of light. There will be another group, those who will not accept, who will lose their balance completely, because many have devoted their lives and will not accept that they were part of this whole process. These will be the most problematic, because nothing that will come from them will have balance. They will simply be able to withdraw into their minds, or take unbridled actions. So, these will be the most dangerous, and you will be the ones that we will have to take action, much more forceful and kind. And there will be a third group, which is the group that knows everything, is part of the process, and will do everything to make these truths distorted, so that these truths lose their reality, which are the descendants and admirers of the dark. Only at this moment, they will lose something that they have very important in their hands, which are the media. They will no longer have dominion over it, because that dominion will be ours. For truths to reach the entire planet, we cannot rely only on what exists today, with a few thousand channels spreading the message. It's very little. We will have to arrive with intensity and with a lot of truth, and this truth must come by the means by which you have always believed. You trust what you hear, then it will be from there that you will hear everything. So, as much as those who worship the dark want to do something, it will be difficult for them. But be sure they are not unmoved. They will do and try a lot to frighten you, to threaten you, to show you that they have power. Everything I'm saying here has no deadline. It may be tomorrow, as it may be a few years from now. Why? Exactly because we have to minimize more and more all these effects that they may have on you. Until we clean 100% of their warlike power from the planet, we can do nothing. So I hope that with that, you will understand why things take time to happen. There is nothing else on the surface. Everything is deeply buried on your planet. Surface weapons are easily destroyed. The weapons that are buried are immense. Weapons, the damage of which would be disastrous. This is the work that is being done now. Our teams are penetrating your planet. We understand the anxiety of all of you. We also want all this to end, for the planet to evolve, for you to evolve. But in no time, we can put you at risk, because the risk is real. Why haven't they done anything yet? Because everything is controlled. But it needs to be destroyed, not just controlled. We cannot allow someone, through anxiety or irresponsibility, to press a wrong button. So you realize that everything is being done very carefully, with a lot of strategy and planning. And when effectively all that is still inside your planet is effectively removed and destroyed from there, then we can do whatever we want. Because as much as they try something, it will be imperceptible actions. We have to have a lot of strategy, so that all the work done so far is not wasted. So, everything is being done very calmly, very delicately. Destroying their weapons is not easy, because they are huge weapons. So nothing is simple, and it is being done slowly and very carefully. There is no reason to be afraid, but we must be cautious. Caution at this moment is part of the unconditional love that we have for all of you. There is very little left to destroy everything. That is what we are engaged in now. And all the intraterrestrial brothers are helping us in this project. Very little to go. So realize that nothing is simple. Nothing is easy, and we are always very attentive to any type of reprisal. The removal of surface beings will happen when all weapons are destroyed. Because today, poorly made decisions can lead to serious accidents. For many of you it is not possible to understand very well, because it crosses your mind that if we are in control, how can they still do something? They can. That is why everything has to be done very carefully. What to destroy first? I do not expect here that you will give us reason, that you will agree with our strategy. But it is not possible to explain at the level of your consciences what is actually happening. I am trying to explain in general lines, so that you understand that we are not here involving you. We are protecting you from actions that could do you a lot of harm. So, we need to be sure that there is nothing else they can do. We do not want the loss of any human life, even if it is a small weapon. Nothing else will be working. Until this happens, nothing you will see. So be patient, believe that light won. If the light had not won, we would not have reached where we have already arrived. So believe us, and be sure, you are already being worked on, so when the process happens, you are ready to receive all the news that will come. Peace be with you. Thank you for watching.